also being close to the coastal route. It should be no surprise then that Gezer's past is full of takeovers, power switches, and attempts to secure this city. Gezer shows up in Egyptian records more than once. First, Pharaoh Thutmose III claims a victory, bringing Gezer under his control. Proof of this fact can be seen in correspondence letters from Gezer's conquered kings to Egypt during times of trouble. Later, Pharaoh Merneptah retakes the city. This indicates a loss of Egyptian control at some point. Again, this is confirmed in the archaeological findings at the city. During the time of the judges of Israel, it seems that Gezer was occupied and advanced by the Philistines. Next, Gezer appears in the Bible in the book of 1 Kings. Another pharaoh of Egypt burns the city and then gives it as his daughter's dowry when she marries King Solomon of Israel.
The Gezer Calendar. The Gezer Calendar is an inscription on limestone, very small. From it, they can make out what was said on it. So this is what it looks like actually in the Paleo-Hebrew or Phoenician, the Proto-Phoenician inscription. This is how it looks like in the original. And it's a calendar it's a farming calendar. And this is very telling because it dates back to the time of 10th century BC, the time of the end of David's reign and the beginning of Solomon's reign. And we know in the Bible that Solomon was deeded the city of Gezer by his father-in-law, the Pharaoh, when he married his daughter, one of his many wives. So that's how it looks like originally. So it shows the writing at that time of how King Solomon would have written. And here is the Masoretic text of it, the square script Hebrew, which, in the 10th century AD have taken on a different look altogether. After the exile, the Hebrew script changed into a square type, biblical Hebrew, following the Aramaic, which is square. And then from there, we can read 2 months gathering, October, November, in the Hebrew calendar, 2 months planting, 2 months late sowing, 1 month cutting flax, 1 month reaping barley, and 1 month reaping and measuring grain, 2 months pruning, 1 month summer. So here, it's a whole farming calendar of when to do what. And it came down to us through this little tablet, this inscription on the tablet. Isn't it wonderful? Biblical archaeology is so wonderful. I hope you get inspired and will continue this series with me.